If you're looking to buy cheap NBA Live mobile coins, go to MMOGO.com and use the code Bobby for 3% off. What's up, ballers? It's Bobby Buckets back with another episode of NBA Live Mobile. So today I'm going to be showing you guys which players you should start buying up before the end of the Mobile Madness program. So obviously at the end of any program, once the players are no longer available from sets and packs, their prices usually start going up. So it's going to be a little bit different for this program because of the nature of it. So round of 8 and round of 16 and round of 4 players won't go up as much because they cost more because people need them for the sets right now. But there are definitely some players I would recommend going ahead and picking up. I wouldn't say pick up James Harden, mainly because we already have a 97 Damian Lillard right there, and he's round of 16, so he's not that cheap. I wouldn't recommend picking up any of the 90 overall round of 8 players. Their prices are high because people need them for the sets. I would recommend picking up CJ McCollum if you can find him for cheap. So I believe I saw him going for around 200K earlier. Let's see, 200, 1, 2, 3. Yep, 200K right there. I don't think there are many two-way point guards that are going for that much, at least that are 90 overall. So if we search here, we do have, oh, I didn't, forgot to search by price, search by 200, 1, 2, 3. If you look here, yep, CJ McCollum's going to be the cheapest, so his price is definitely going to be going up, especially since he does have a solid 3-point rating. So going back to these 90 overall Mobile Madness cards, next player I would start picking up, probably not Kemba Walker. I don't think his price will go up simply because of his low 3-point rating. I would recommend picking up 91 Anthony Davis. He's currently the cheapest big man power forward on the market, which means his price is obviously going to go up. I believe he's going for around 300K, maybe actually less. I'm not positive. Yeah, it's actually less than 300K. I think he's, yeah, about 300 is the average price. And I checked earlier, he is the cheapest, oh, didn't mean to do that, big man power forward on the market. So his price is going to start going up as well once the program ends. So we will reset our filter. Let's see if there's any other 300K or less players. So lots of CJ McCollums because he's going for around 200. Anthony Davis, the next one that you want to start picking up. So it looks like those are the cheapest ones that you can start picking up. Moving on up to kind of the next price range. Let's see who's the next person. Obviously, you're going to want to pick up some of the Mobile Madness Masters. So Patrick Ewing, I'm not sure if he'll go up a ton. Obviously, all the Masters are going to go up in price. So Patrick Ewing, Christian Laettner, Steph Curry, and Carmelo Anthony. These are a couple of big ones you definitely should start picking up. So Jimmer Fredette, any guy with a good 3-point rating is just going to go for a lot because people like 3-point rating. Probably the #1 player that I would start picking up is this Doug McDermott. He's currently the cheapest 91 shooting power forward on the market, and he's got a 95 3-pointer. So people are going to want him a lot after the program ends. Shooting power forward, and we'll remove the Mobile Madness filter. So you can see just right here, hopefully it shows up and I don't lag out. Okay, you can see right here, there just aren't a lot of power forward shooting lineup players. There is Jimmy Butler, his price is pretty high, and there aren't a lot of him, and neither of them have a 3-point rating remotely close to Doug McDermott. So once this program ends, he's probably going to be your best bet on who you want to invest in. His price is going to go up a ton after the program ends. So that's probably my #1 recommendation for who you want to pick up. Let's see, let me reset this filter and then we can get back. Don't want to pick up that Chris Paul. You probably want to pick up Carmelo Anthony. Now his price is still pretty high. Actually, I wouldn't say pick up Carmelo. I think there's actually another, I'm trying to think. I think Carmelo, Durant, and the 95 Steph Curry will all go up in price simply because of there aren't a lot of defensive small forwards in the game, so his price is going to go up even though he's a little bit more rare because he is around a 4 player. Kevin Durant is, I would say, by far the best offensive power forward in the game. So even though he is expensive right now, his price is going to go up as well. So I would recommend buying him up, even though some people won't get him because they have 99 Durant in their lineup. Most people don't have him. He's super expensive to get, so I would recommend picking up that 94 Durant. JJ Redick, he's a solid add. The thing is, most people will end up getting Penny Hardaway because they get Bo Outlaw first for their League versus League Master. So I wouldn't recommend picking him up, especially since he's more expensive. Don't get Tyler Hansbrough. He is simply not worth it, especially with the 96 Patrick Ewing that we have available. Let's see if there's anybody that I'm missing. We got the Masters right there. I think that pretty much covers all of them. You could probably start picking up a couple of Dwayne Wade's. His price will be lower since he's the highest rated round of 16 players. So typically the highest rated players in their specific rounds will increase the most in price, mainly because they all tend to gravitate toward the same price based on whichever round they're in. Blake Griffin, I would recommend picking him up. Now, obviously, there's the new Jerry Lucas card, but he's going for quite a bit. There is a significant lack of good two-way power forwards in the game. So, actually, in general, there's just a lack of good power forwards in the game. That's why Blake Griffin, Doug McDermott, and Anthony Davis will all go up a lot in price. So those are three guys I would definitely recommend investing in. Overall, I would just say go ahead and buy a bunch of Doug McDermott's because his price is going to skyrocket. I think that Steph Curry, actually, he's not going to go up as much, I just realized, because of Damian Lillard. So that's a little bit disappointing, but I think his price will go up a good bit as well. Just scrolling through to see if there's anyone I missed. Jimmer will go up a little bit, but not a ton, because there are just so many good big man cards in general. There we got Steph Curry, a couple Masters. I don't think that there's anybody that I've missed. We'll search for 93 and above just to make sure. That'll significantly limit our search. Carmelo, Steph Curry, Durant, and the Masters. That seems to be also, if you want to go ahead and start picking up some Legends, I think their prices will start going up eventually too. Although the set is here permanently to stay, so their prices actually might not go up, but I think that does pretty much cover the people that I would recommend picking up for before the event ends. Steph Curry obviously being the #1 Master to pick up because everybody wanted to make this card. If we search by Steph, I think he's going for like 3 million right now. 3 or 4 million, let's see. We'll search for 4 million. 1, 2, 3, let's see if there's... Alright, so there's one that just sold, so he's probably going for around 4.5 if that one sold so quickly. Yeah, so around 4.5. I would imagine he's by far the cheapest 96 overall in the game, except for some of the Masters, or the Legends, I would guess. Yeah, so Hakeem Olajuwon, Damian Lillard. But aside from that, definitely... Oh, I didn't even realize Patrick Ewing's going for cheaper than the rest, probably because he doesn't have great stats. So you can pick him up too. He's the highest rated shooting center, but overall, I would say Steph Curry is probably your best bet for players that are going to increase in overall for the Masters. So that is going to be about it for this episode. If you guys have any questions, if you think there's any players that I missed, definitely be sure to comment those down below. I'm not going to be opening Team of the Week packs or any packs today because we've got a new 94 John Wall in the exact same lineup. Let me just show you guys. Point guard 94 in the big man lineup. Exact same lineup as Jerry West. Exact same lineup as Steph Curry. So 3 days in a row we get a new big man point guard. I'm not sure why. Doesn't really make any sense to me. Doesn't even look like a good card. His only real good stats are dribbling and speed. So a little bit underwhelming. I'm not going to be opening packs for him. But if you guys do have any other questions, I know there have been some people asking about my coin sponsor. Prices have been going up and they haven't been delivering as consistently. That's because everybody is buying coins for the new program. So if you look at the other coin sites, all their prices are way higher than my sponsor's prices, and some of them are actually out of stock. So that's the reason for that. They should be back down after the program, so hopefully we get that sorted soon. If you have any questions about that, definitely comment that down below. We're going to see if we can hit 400 likes on this video, so go ahead and smash that like button, and please be sure to comment and subscribe if you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys next time.